afternoon, but we got a clash of the no-win situation here inside ES.
Mercedes Russell et al. But then you're going to have to get Jewel Lloyd and Skylar Diggins-Smith, two of the best players in the league in terms of getting a piece.
Diggins-Smith, as Edwards did a good job rejecting that. 4 on the shot clock for Lloyd. As she hangs, does not go. Lloyd.
And a piece of Van Loo on that pump fake over there.
There's Van Loo attacking, drops it off. Edwards does not go. Still scoreless here.
Yeah, but how about that rebound by Aaliyah Edwards, the rookie? She is just a monster in there, but in transition is what Seattle likes to do. Washington organizes here in the quarter court. Eric Thibault said we need to organize earlier in our quarter court.
Edwards playing through contact. A nice clock disrupted. And Van Loo on the move. Cross court to Samuelson. Knocks it down. Jordan Horston into the ball game for Seattle. Dolson off the mark as Magbagor.
Break transition opportunities as they try to push the pace.
A little show and go with the finish for Ariel. With her. Russell puts it up, doesn't go, fighting for the rebound. Horston comes up with it, left that one short, gets her own and gets the deuce. Horston comes to Williams. Threes off the mark, but Lloyd got in.
It can't happen. You can't be a ball watcher on the flight of a shot. That's when you're hunting inside, right? You know where the crevices are from the outside when you go and laser focus.
Lloyd 8 on the shot clock. Magbagor knocks it down from 3. She has that ability. Horston, they try to go to Russell. The help came from Edwards.
And turn and box out. And that's that defensive discipline.
With Steph Dolson for Washington.
We birthed her second child, and you just love that she has put in the work.
Samuelson, the deep 3. As Atkins was hit in the face. Whitcomb on the move. In transition, lays it up and in. Samuelson working on Horston. On the bounce, Dolson flips that up and in. Little push shot from 10. Finds Allen, misses the first, gets her own on the kick out. Samuelson, back-to-back 3 balls. That's gonna lead.
On that little rip for Skylar Diggins-Smith, who can't get downhill.
Well, Horston able to knock it down from long on the shot clock. Now 6, Diggins-Smith. Attacking, pull-up jumper. So smooth for Skylar. Off the mark, fighting for the loose ball is Fancam Mengiadu, who comes up with it for Seattle. Lloyd in transition, off the mark.
For a straight line drive.
3 seconds on the shot clock as Lloyd had to put that up. Russell on the follow for the putback.
Yeah. That's 6 offensive rebounds now for Seattle for 11 points. That's most of their points on the board already. Emily in that AU league, and that gives you a lot of confidence playing against other pros.
Tori Walker-Kimbrough playing through contact. She wanted
to get the shot to fall.
Vivian's back into the ballgame for Seattle. Now Magbagor doesn't go, gets her own, puts it up off glass, and quickly Eric.
Good defense, Van Loo trying to hem up Jewel Lloyd, and Ezzy Magbagor just over top of Atkins for that last. Come on. And if that happened the other way and one of the Mystics players grabbed a Seattle contact.
Atkins is there for the help up the floor. Angsler in transition, lays it up and in, and a great...
Only manufacturing 6 points off of those.
Magbagor attacking, count the bucket, and the foul for Ezzy.
That shot as well. Magbagor's arms are so long, and her ability to anticipate is so great as well.
Jewel Lloyd, her ability. Mystics trying to do everything to make it difficult for her.
Yeah, she's coming into this game 7 of 40 from the floor as she nails down yet. Edwards slips to the hoop. And Aaliyah Edwards will get a lot of injuries, but made their way back to the Final Four. No excuses to be made for the Mystics as a pro.
So I understand
Canada.
I understand the patience it takes as Jewel Lloyd gets that. There's a 4-minute mark here of the second quarter as Lloyd gets attempt number 5 at the free throw line for her.
Well, she makes a big difference, obviously. That they went into double overtime against the Lynx before succumbing to them in a loss.
Atkins gets that. Some of these shots to go, but she does.
Well, she gets that elbow lined up to the rim. Even if her body's off to the side, she's going to get that bucket. Same with Jewel Lloyd.
Rebound, Diggins-Smith pushing the tempo for Seattle. On that low dribble, gets that off the window, looking for the whistle, doesn't get it.
She's going to finish, but she would like to go to the line if she gets touched up.
And Samuelson gets touched up. Samuelson getting the first. Jordan Horston, Jewel's best friend's son, Justice,
yes,
who is on the autism spectrum.
Right. That young fella, the love and recognition.
Atkins drills the corner 3.
Can blitz and rotate.
Atkins gets the steal, goes right at Lloyd, and we'll head to the free throw line.
Basketball, and that's going to be coming up.
26th to August. 11 picked up by Atkins, 12 on the shot clock. Samuelson, 8 seconds as Van Loo rises and connects. On the kick, Samuelson, that one in and out as Edwards collects the rebound.
Her underneath the rim, and now she's in position for a second chance opportunity.
3 of those are offensive.
And 12 minutes of play, so that
they'll have Seattle, LA, and Phoenix as well. Russell inside, just bodying and utilizing.
We saw Lloyd getting a piece of her left arm.
Back-to-back #1 overall picks with Aaliyah Boston as well.
How about that? $2 million.
41-38 lead here for Seattle. Great find down low to Edwards. Julie Van Loo back with it. Step back 3, going behind the back. Vivians is there for the cleanup as she gets the land.
Right now, you see Atkins trying to wheel and deal.
Edwards comes back, middle for the jumper. On the bounce to Dolson. Atkins got it. Magbagor to Lloyd. Down the lane, and Jewel Lloyd will head to the free.
It's about guard stuff. She jokes, Steph, that is. You don't need to know that, but UConn is a system, not a
tour. So she's not forcing herself on Aaliyah in that regard, but she has launched from the outside.
Lloyd attacking. Samuelson is there and gets the call, an offensive foul called to the ball when there was a no call, essentially, with the overturn of the challenge. As Whitcomb launches and connects from 3. That's the easy. Edwards getting to the free throw line. And that's really the area that in the lane. Samuelson. Walker Kimbrough left wide open. Takes and makes.
She strikes arrows from the outside. And she's shooting 39% so far this season from range.
Jewel Lloyd between 2 lead now. Both of these teams, if you're just joining us, Atkins for 3 and gives the Mystics back the lead. Magbagor on the kick, extra one. Whitcomb, 3 seconds. Horston launches, doesn't connect. Edwards pulling down. Finds Allen. Atkins rises and gets the bounce.
She was an assistant coach at the University of Michigan for Kim Barnes-Arico.
It's been a fun matchup, her and Aaliyah Edwards, and Canada and Australia.
Magbagor, she was an all-star last season, made second team all, but I love the upside of the youngster.
Walker Kimbrough, another 3. As the Mystics now with a...
Tebow wants to have a high volume of those 3s, 30+ per contest right on clip now.
Magbagor getting to the hoop. They
ain't. The mighty shines, Allen. See? Levels to it.
Hey. Diggins-Smith working off the screen, gets to the hoop.
To 18 over Washington. It had been tied at 12 at halftime, but now you see the initiality.
Add 2 more.
The window. I think somebody touched the ball afterwards to get that delay.
And count the bucket and the foul.
Game, but yeah, get active, get physical. But then if you're going to get there, you got to.
Richards couldn't gets the second one. Nice pass there from Dolson. Richards in the paint. Gets that to go.
Walk again. When she had a collision when she was on the collegiate level. The people, not just their statistics. Played over in Australia.
It's caught picking up her dribble. Walker Kimbrough comes up with the steal. Has Lloyd to beat and does.
For the Mystics, see if they can get another stop.
Magbagor on a beautiful. Tori Walker Kimbrough has 10 of the last 18 Mystics points. Make that 10 of the last 20 as Hines.
Get into the paint. If you're Washington, you got to attack that area right now. Get those high percentage shots to fall for you.
Vivians knocks that down from range.
So just trying to get traction on the new team. Trying to develop that teammates. The moves and cuts. Total team cadence. Hasn't made a three yet this season. So you know she's going to put her head down. Commands respect.
Seattle trying to take a lot of time off this shot clock before getting into their offense, but Diggins-Smith gets right to the hoop, and immediately Eric Thibault wants a timeout. Go Dolson, though, offensive board. Reset to 14. It's now at 10. Inside, they go to Edwards, and they're going to get an offense. On the kick, extra one, Lloyd. Rises, elbow jumper, doesn't bounce in. Controlled by Chaz in the post-game show as Dolson at the free throw line prior to
Are the Mystics. Sessions, but those free throws, and they come back to bite you if you don't knock them down when you have the opportunity to. Oh, gee.
And an offensive
into the paint. They've found success there late in the third quarter to get themselves back into it. Jules fall, especially right there, point blank range.
Atkins on the in-out dribble, stops on a dime, kiss off the glass. There's Lloyd. Make that now 10 of 12. Samuelson gets the first. Doesn't take too much time at the free throw line, just a couple of dribbles and immediately gets that shot off.
Your shoulders have to be square with the ball handler when that contact occurs.
Backing. On the kick, turns it over. Vivian's up the floor. Diggins-Smith by herself lays it up and in. Eric Thibault wants a time.
Stay disciplined with their activity and actions and decisions.
And blocked by Magbagor on the lanes. And Vivians gets the first. After this Eastern tip-off, Wes will have you with post-snump. Van Loo attacking, lays that up and in. 43 seconds to go here in the against Indiana and get their first win of the season in the Mystics. And
Seattle came in here, they dominated the offensive glass. They had 14 offensive rebounds.
Post-game live on the other side of the break.